Si la gente no le gusta, que me importa que vivan sus vidas, que la mía yo la hago a vivir.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Chambi. And singing a big bat in the lineup so far this year, Francisco Lindor.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you've got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Back here in Queens. And today's starting pitcher, number 24. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And a 1-0. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. The 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Another 1-2. Inside, just missed.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. Getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And another ball. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-1's the count.
One out, base is empty. That's in there. Popped up. Nunez under it. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop,
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's not coming back. Francisco Lindor takes it deep, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's Jock Peterson. There's the strike up high. It's 0-1. One run across in the frame so far as we play game one of this 4-game series. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So only one hit in the inning, the solo homer, and it puts them ahead. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Mets 1 and the Nationals nothing. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the Mets DH, Tyrone Taylor. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Taylor in his 6th season, 31 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. And the pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And now the lefty in the air, right side. One down.
Batting the catcher,
Gary Sanchez at the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And it's fouled away.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Next pitch in the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
A little bit low. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. He caught it behind his back. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
2 outs, base is empty. Brett Beatty digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. The lefty fires.
1-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at Citi Field as we go to the last of the third. And the batter now, Luis Angel Acuna. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. To third. House tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Jordan Beck up now for the Mets. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. He goes down looking.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and You just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Springer batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And a strike in there.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Ball one there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going. And now the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon. Flied out his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Two outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Yeah, there's a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Struck him out swinging. And that puts him just 1 K away from 200 on the year. Mets strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Fastball for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And now it's even up. A wind in the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's his 200th strikeout of the season.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Peterson stands in now and watches strike 1.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Swing and a miss.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
The 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 15.
Now it's the DH, Tyrone Taylor. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That misses, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Bounced out to short. Nunez. And the inning is over. Mets go down quickly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and Gary Sanchez at the plate. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground to third, and that one handled. Rolls across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Now the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ripped on a line. White snags it for the second out.
Now the second baseman.
Two outs, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. And first offering is fouled off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Here's a high chopper. Roccaforte. He'll do it himself. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Queens. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for New York, Jordan Beck. And the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
0-1 the count.
Tried to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And a 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Kicks and deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. This one popped up right side. Settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down.
The right fielder, number 5, Joe Springer.
And the batter is George Springer. 1 for 2. In for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
That clips the corner.
Well, that's textbook pitching right there. I mean, he executed those first 2 pitches perfectly.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him looking for the K. Froze him with a backdoor slider.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Dubon in the box again, takes a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
So 2 down. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's already homered in this game. Strike one.
0-1.
That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one ripped. Tattooed and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And now Jack Peterson late on that fastball.
0-1's the count. Two down.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 of them left the yard. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 3 and the Nationals nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ben Brown.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Number 24 went 6 innings for a quality start and struck out 7.
Not his best showing on the mound, and they didn't do enough offensively to overcome his start. I'm sure he wants to do better next time out.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They have 1 run. For the Nationals, 1 run.
Yeah. Look. They said the paper rock get hot, turn you to ashes. Only thing is, I don't remember me asking. Fill up my bag of chips and I ain't sharing a fraction. I'm down for whatever. Know I'm about that action. He asked me for a ballpark price, I pitched him double. I'm taxing like they uncle, but I gotta keep it subtle. And even if he notice, I know he don't want no trouble. Cause it's nothing like the hustle and the from the struggle. I've been on my doors since a youngin'. You should know that. You should know. I've been on my doors since a youngin'. You should know that.